My name's Jessica Thompson. I'm the Director of Policy, Strategy and Advocacy at the International Agency for the Prevention of Blindness. And we are the global umbrella body for the eye care sector, representing more than 200 organisations spanning NGOs, private sector companies, professional associations, academic institutions, and eye care hospitals.
Thanks, Jess. And I'm Stuart Cockrell. I'm the Head of Lifecycle Management for CooperVision, looking after myopia management and specialty contact lenses. I also sit on the board of the IAPB for CooperVision and been heavily involved in myopia control now since 2010 with the initiation of the MySight long-term study.
We're really thrilled to be organising a side event at this year's World Health Assembly in Geneva. The event will be around promoting universal access to glasses, and particularly around encouraging a multi-sector response to this issue. And we'll be organising and hosting this event alongside the governments of Nepal and Malaysia, who've demonstrated tremendous leadership on this topic. So we're really grateful for their continued support, and also the World Health Organization and the International Labour Organization. And really, it's an opportunity for us to engage with governments, particularly ministries of health, who will be coming to the World Health Assembly, but also representatives from across the health sector around, this growing and emerging issue around access to glasses, and how we can all work together and be part of the response that is needed, particularly over the next couple of years.
Uncorrected refractive error remains one of the largest health issues around the world. It affects hundreds of millions, approaching 1 billion people, either through uncorrected myopia, uncorrected presbyopia, as people get later on in life. And we know it impacts both on education performance and also in workplace performance. So it is costing the global economy hundreds of billions of dollars a year by not having this dealt with. But also it's impacting on people's lifestyle. So World Health Assembly gives us a great opportunity to help elevate this to a much wider audience than it already has been. And I think with the support of the WHO, it will help us to get more countries behind and looking into how they can support really dealing with the issue of uncorrected refractive error. And then obviously we need to bring together, public and private partnerships to really deal with this in all countries, to make sure that no one is getting left behind.
Yeah, and I think, Stuart's right, that the scale of the problem is just, it's unmatched within health. 800 million people without access to something so simple as a pair of glasses, an invention that has been around for a very long time, and something that could be easily solved, certainly within this decade. We really need more leadership from across, all sectors, but particularly governments. And there are huge inequities within these numbers. So we know that if you're in a high income country, you're 6 times more likely to have access to a pair of glasses. And men are much more likely to have access to glasses than women. So the impact is felt not just within the health system, but all across societies and within and across countries. So we really need now a multi-sector response that spans not just ministries of health, but also ministries of education, trade, finance, as well as Stuart said, the private sector and civil society being part of a coordinated effort.
And I think CooperVision, we've been committed to trying to driving advocacy for many years. We've been a keen supporter of optometry giving sites for many, many years. And that's really about trying to develop optometry schools in countries where they don't exist today. We recognise that optometry is the key to really delivering this alongside ophthalmologists and others. But optometry is going to play a major part in delivering this. We work very closely with optometry. We see it as a key part of our business to be our partnerships, and therefore it's a natural progression for CooperVision to be supporting this. What is key for us is wherever you are in the world, there is uncorrected refractive error. In your communities, there are children, there are people in work who have either got the wrong refractive error, or they just haven't been corrected. And really, it's for an optometrist and others, it's how do we drive the service from one that has been reactive to being proactive, in the sense of getting out there, going into community, doing screenings in schools, doing screenings in businesses to help identify the issues, and then dealing with it either through spectacles, through contact lenses, or other corrective devices.
And I mean, we would encourage everyone to be an advocate. I mean, I believe so strongly in the power of collective advocacy. And I think, you know, we have shown as a sector what a force we can be, certainly over the last few years when we work together. I mean, eye health now has been recognized, and at the World Health Assembly, as I said, we have this global target around refractive error. We've also seen, you know, the first UN General Assembly resolution on eye health. So there really is, you know, momentum around this issue that we all need to sort of take advantage of. And I would encourage everyone to be an advocate within their local community, and also to be part of IAPB as the network and as the body that connects people and enables people to do that. You know, I think if you're an individual or an organization, a really easy way to get involved is around our World Sight Day campaign, where, you know, you really see the sector coming together to do multiple things to raise awareness and promote engagement amongst, you know, the general public. And this year we're focusing on loving your eyes, and particularly around children. And Stuart and Cooper Vision have been strong partners in that effort. So it's really been a fantastic initiative and a great way to reach, you know, those millions of people who this affects.